like if you found the video valuable. It was supposed to be just another late night at the office for Serena Clark, a junior associate at Maddox and Blake law firm. The building emptied out by 9 p.m. most nights, and the echoing silence of the 14th floor had become oddly comforting. That night, as rain lashed against the windows and lightning flashed in the distance, Serena stayed behind to finish a high-stakes brief. At 11:43 p.m., she packed up, stretched her back, and walked toward the elevators. Only one was functional at that hour. Elevator C. It opened with a familiar chime, empty and lit by flickering overhead bulbs. Serena stepped in, pressed the lobby button, and leaned against the wall, eyes heavy with exhaustion. Halfway down, the elevator jolted, a sharp, metallic clunk, and came to a stop between floors 9 and 8. The lights dimmed, then glowed red. Emergency lights. Serena cursed under her breath, pulled out her phone, no signal. She hit the emergency call button. Static, nothing. Then, a sound, soft, almost imperceptible. Breathing. She turned sharply. The elevator was still empty. Or so she thought. From the intercom speaker came a voice. Male. Calm. Don't be afraid, Serena. She froze. Who is this? You shouldn't have read those files, the voice said. Her skin prickled. Earlier that day, she'd opened a misfiled case folder marked, Confidential, Crimson House. She'd only read the first few pages before her boss, Mr. Barlow, had snatched it from her hands and warned her never to open untagged files again. I don't know what you mean, she stammered. The elevator jolted again and began descending, slowly. That's not true, the voice said. You saw the names. You saw what happened to them. The lights flickered. Serena backed into the corner, fingers trembling. Who are you? She demanded. The voice didn't respond. Instead, a ding announced they'd reached the 7th floor. The doors opened. Pitch black hallway. Just beyond the threshold stood a man in a maintenance uniform. Red-stained cap, pale skin, blank eyes, no name tag. Need help? He asked, his voice flat and too calm. Serena shook her head furiously. No, thank you. The doors began to close, but the man stepped forward quickly, too quickly. She slammed the door close button repeatedly. The man reached for the door, but it snapped shut an inch from his hand. The elevator descended again. Her heart pounded. She now hit the emergency call again. Still static. Why are you doing this to me? She shouted into the air. Silence. Then, the speaker crackled once more. They never told you what happened to your predecessor, did they? Serena's breath caught. Emma Daniels. She disappeared a year ago. Same floor, same case file, same elevator. The elevator doors opened again. 4th floor this time. No one was there, but Serena spotted something on the ground just outside the doors, a torn piece of fabric. A name tag. It read, Emma Daniels, Junior Associate. Serena's knees buckled slightly. She hit lobby again and again. Why me? She whispered. Because you're the last loose end, the voice said. The lights dimmed to near darkness. And then came the knock, from inside the elevator panel. Tap, tap, tap. She backed up, clutching her bag. The panel burst open with a spark. Inside, wires, circuitry, and a photo. Of her. Taken that morning. 3 weeks later. A new intern at Maddox and Blake stepped into elevator C. She glanced at the directory, curious. It had no 13th or 14th floor listed anymore. The janitor beside her, an older man with a red cap, smiled politely. You new here? She nodded. He pressed the button for the lobby. You ever hear about the girl who disappeared in this building? He asked. The intern blinked. No, what happened? He chuckled softly. Nothing. Just a ghost story they tell to keep the curious out of the archives. He stepped out as the elevator dinged. She turned to ask him something, but he was gone. Vanished. The only thing left was a faint echo of breathing from the intercom.